Here we are.
Here we are.
We both just got our flu vaccine.
Yeah. And
And one of us
got a hepatitis B vaccine. So guess who it was?
Comment below, please comment
Please.
below if you think one of us got the hepatitis B shot.
Think about the person who maybe forgot that they didn't have the hepatitis B shot.
Think about
Who would forget?
These are like the crunchiest grapes we could be eating on the mic. Listen to this.
Oh,
How crazy!
those are some crunchy grapes. Yeah, no, I feel good. We're both kind of we're already I don't know, I feel kind of weird, but
It's
we
always
just
how
got
it
the
is.
shot. We got the shot 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, it was pretty spontaneous.
We're
I'm just saying,
so creepy,
if
crazy
you're with a
girls.
friend and you're kind of like, what can we do for free in New York right now?
Yeah.
It's get vaccinated. Get the flu shot, get the COVID shot.
Get your hepatitis B shot.
Call your pediatrician and ask if you ever got Hep B
And
if
measles.
Not, and boy, oh boy, do we have the pharmacy for you.
We have an amazing pharmacy. So they were
Really
doing
casual.
mine. They were doing my hepatitis B flu shot combo. And I was like, oh, ow. And the lady looks over and she's like, I haven't even injected you yet.
And I'm looking. I see that she has.
And then she's like, ha ha ha, just kidding.
And
it
she's
was like, oh,
and then she
God.
tapped your back. She was like, "This
Yeah.
one's so funny."
Yeah,
I was
funny
like,
lady.
yeah, people love being teased.
Yeah,
during
you
their
love a
vaccine.
little funny teasing vaccine.
I guess it did kind of, there was no time to be nervous about the shot because you're kind of paying attention to her jokes, and then next thing you know, it's over. You got the shot. My Band-Aid has fallen off already. I'm feeling a little anxious about that, but I think I'm being over dramatic.
Why would you? What would the Band-Aid be doing?
I'm always afraid that it's a bigger hole than I'm thinking it is in my arm, and that not keeping the Band-Aid on, infection will get in.
No.
I'm going to lose my arm tonight.
No.
That's crazy, right?
That's really crazy.
Okay. Well, as long as it's crazy.
It's just to put the left headphone. It's the only.
This one's not working either.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of funky to talk like this.
This isn't a good sign. Do you think it has to do with the smoothie? Do you think maybe?
Do I think that the headphones not working is connected to the smoothie
smoothie
explosion in the kitchen?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think there might be smoothie stuck in this or something.
Okay.
I don't think it's major.
When you did that, it kind of balanced out a little bit. Do you feel that?
Ooh. So yeah, I think there's lingering smoothie.
Yeah. For some background, I put all my smoothie ingredients in the NutriBullet. I leave the room. I just let it ride. Come back. Purple
Which is already
explosion everywhere.
Crazy.
Really? You think that's crazy?
I feel like I stand with my NutriBullet the whole time.
Really?
With my hand on top of it.
Well, I mean, again, we go back to who do you think forgot the hepatitis B shot? It was big me.
And for some reason afraid.
I think both the headphones are working now for me.
Oh, really?
Are they for you?
I'll have to pay a little attention. It's less wonky for sure.
It's less wonky.
No, for some reason, if I had a classic old school blender, the pitcher with the top on it, I would leave the room.
I would never leave the room for that.
But the NutriBullet, I don't feel like should be left alone. It makes me uneasy
when
I'm using it. I don't know why.
Okay. No, it's
Here
the vaccine.
Here comes the vaccine.
I took 3 Advils, so I should be good to
none,
go.
So
yeah,
we're just kind of riding this out.
New York moment of the week.
Let me think about that while I chew on this grape in the mic. Let's do the intro.
Okay.
Because last week we did it at the very end.
At the very end, you found out who this was.
So if you
very end.
Can you imagine if someone was listening and they're just like, I hope I learn
the
a
name
little
of this
bit about
podcast.
them.
Hey, if you're listening right now,
I'm going to do
no.
I thought
okay.
that was your lead into that.
I want to just say one thing before we start. Before we tell you who we are, I want you to rate
That's
this
none of your
podcast.
business yet.
That's not. Yeah, you don't get to know who we are yet. Rate the podcast, share it with a friend, follow or hit subscribe, whatever the option is that makes it so that you guys are locked in. Because we really work, I think we're really at the time where our true fans need to kind of step it up a little.
Yeah, and it's we appreciate how far everyone has gotten us, but
We want to go further.
We would like to go further. If you can even believe it, this is not endgame for us.
No. If you can believe. Okay, so what's your name?
I'm Hannah Gerlander.
And I'm Nora Freem.
And you are listening
to
New Yorker of the Week.
New Yorker of the Week.
And if it's your first time here, this is a good one to tune into, I guess. They're all good ones, so what do I know?
It's like a no skips CD.
Yeah, there's literally no skips. Like everyone's a banger.
Speaking of CDs, Taylor Swift. Everyone's freaking out.
In what capacity?
I don't know. Everyone's
You saw she dissed your girl, Charlie.
Absolutely not.
I love Charlie, but I don't know if I would call her my girl, but I do feel like she's kind of your girl.
She's my girl.
I have been thinking that I probably want a wet. Oh, is your headphones moving around? Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting a little.
The sound is on.
It's like a NutriBullet.
It is like really unpredictable.
It's on a NutriBullet.
It's so funny that I can like see smoothly on your headphone.
I feel awful. I mean, I really wasn't expecting it.
No, it's just funny.
It's like my fault.
I was thinking, I think I want my wedding. I'm not engaged, nor do I have any money saved, by the way, to be somewhere in between Charlie XCX's wedding and Get Ready, the royal wedding. Whoa. Because I do, I still want very traditional, kind of regal, very like beautiful traditional wedding. But after that's over, like, let's go. Like let's have a fucking party.
Are you gonna get drunk on your wedding night?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because that's gonna be the safest I'll ever be, just surrounded by friends and family. A million people making sure I get home. My husband's there. So much food. But I've always said I'll also have an IV drip planned for the morning after, so I can just get that over with.
What if I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to drink now.
I'm not missing it.
I'm not missing this anymore.
I mean, I don't know if like my plan will be like, let's get wasted. But if I do, I'm not like slowing
Where
down.
are you with the brunch after the next day? No brunch or brunch?
You guys can have brunch. Me and Wolf are going to be somewhere.
Wow. Okay.
I'm thinking me and Wolf, sleep in, IV drip, order food to the house. Next day is not a day to leave for your honeymoon. That's for you and your husband to lay on the couch, eat junk food, looking at pictures of your wedding and talking about the night. And that's how I feel.
Because a lot of people do that brunch the next day.
No, I want to free everyone from the wedding.
Okay.
I want my wedding to, of course, be just like fun and joyous and like everyone's just like, I love her. I love him. I love this party. Like I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
But I also know that weddings are an ordeal, and going to a wedding is never chill. Like it's always like someone has to travel. You got to buy a gift. You got to buy a dress. You got to get a date. Like it's all this stuff. Once you leave that night, you're free.
Yeah.
You're free from the wedding.
Okay.
I won't bring it up again. Well, I'll be posting and stuff like that. But
how many posts are you going to do for your wedding? Oh God,
it's moving.
It's moving around.
The sound is on the move.
The sound's on the move in our headphones. It kind of feels like when your ear is popping.
Yeah, and it's like pop, pop, pop,
pop, pop, pop.
It's kind of like if we pop it, we're about to get the sound back.
Yeah, it's okay.
Seems like this time we might be so stuck in it.
It's okay. Maybe
we'll see.
We'll see what we can.
We can fix it in between.
Okay.
What was your question?
How many posts are you going to do about your wedding?
I don't see myself making any TikToks. People make the go into the chapel or the I'm not ready yet.
I'm not ready yet. Now I'm ready.
And then it's her. Like, I don't see myself
ready.
No one will be like, if you personally want to make content on my wedding day, like anyone, go for it. But like, I will not be like, we're getting this real today, everyone. That won't be me.
Yeah.
I'll probably do like one formal photo that are like my favorite professional shots. Like one of me and Wolf.
Me and you.
At like, even just like those will be, that'll be the photo dump is going to be like party photos.
Okay. But
the regal photo shoot will be like
just me and you and you and Wolf. And
just me and Wolf.
And me and you.
Just like me and Wolf. And maybe me and like our families. And then one maybe with the bridal party.
Yes, bridal party. There we go. We're in the regal.
But like you're going to be all over the photo dump.
Of course.
Which I'm picturing is like disposable cameras everywhere. Yeah. Everyone's taking photos for each other. And it's like we've got cigarettes and we've got matchbooks and we've got they've got the drinks in the air and I'm in a short dress now. I'm in my short dress. Yeah. So yeah. So
how many dresses are you gonna have?
2.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wear. This is ridiculous. I'm like I'm not engaged and I have no money. Like this would all be if Wolf's mom approves. Yeah. That's who's handling the budget.
I'm sure she's gonna love this.
I would wear like my ball gown for the ceremony and for my first dance, and then I'm changing into my short dress for the party.
Okay. Cool.
But I'm wearing the long dress for my first dance.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. I like this.
Thank you. Don't you feel like everyone got married last weekend?
Yeah.
I literally have.
When Charlie XCX got married, I was like, the world has been married.
Yeah. Like everyone got married.
And if you weren't invited to Charlie XCX's wedding and you were like even ounce of famous, you should just go kill yourself.
No, seriously, jump off a bridge.
Like, literally like.
Because like that was the party to be at. Mm-hmm. And that's how you know you're cool and you've made it and you can be proud of the person you've become. Yeah. And the access you have. And if you are famous and you are not there, like
loser.
Loser. You missed the wedding of the century and you're not coming to mine.
You're not even going to be in her photo.
Who's a celebrity you would never want at your wedding?
Huh?
You're going to say Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I guess Taylor Swift. I don't know. Bruno Mars. I don't really want.
He would be making it about him.
I hate
He'd be like, "I'll play a song for you." You're like, "No one asked that."
I don't.
Bruno, get Bruno off the piano.
I don't want Taylor there. I don't want Bruno. I don't want like Kid Rock.
I want Usher there if he's available.
I want to marry Usher.
Well, let's call him. He's. Oh, Margot just like sprinted.
Margot sprinted. She's like, Usher.
Is this one out?
Yeah. Did I like destroy our equipment?
No.
It seems like I did a little bit.
Yeah, but we can live like this.
Really?
Yeah, we can twist and turn. Oh, it's a little back.
Sorry.
Don't be. No, was the smoothie good?
I mean, there wasn't much left after everything. So I've started putting creatine in my smoothies though, just as a heads up.
What does that do?
So it's it really helps with brain function and memory. And it's like the most proven supplement on the market right now that like actually has been proven to like make people retain information better, and it's like overall brain health function pro.
Okay, so should I get some?
Yeah.
Is it expensive?
It was expensive for the jar considering how much I pay for protein, but it was not expensive in the grand scheme because the jar comes with like 50 servings and you only need a little scoop of it.
Okay.
The scoop is like this small.
And it's every day.
Every day you put it into your smoothie.
Are you feeling it working?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, not a rave review yet.
I'm every day. I mean, I feel depressed today, so maybe my brain is like remembering some things that maybe I needed to remember.
So there's kind of like a downside to its work.
God, I love watching Margot drink from her fucking phone.
We need a second camera here.
Yeah, we need a
second camera. It's a phone.
Look how
a
cute.
Phone here.
That is adorable.
And then whenever we're talking about it, this can be up on the screen.
Yeah. I mean, it's really cute. She loves it.
It's because it's a beautiful little flower. She's wagged her tail a little.
Yeah, she loves it. If you don't have one already, you should really get your pet a fountain because they really like them.
Please get your pet a fountain.
Please.
I'm officially watching that dog.
Oh, and Hannah's opening up a dog clinic.
I'm just accepting one other dog. His name is not Goblin. That is his nickname. His name is George.
See, that actually makes it worse. Why does he have a nickname Goblin when he's being a goblin?
I don't know. She one time said we call him Goblin.
When he's being bad?
I don't know.
His name is George?
His name is George.
We know George.
Pretty formal name for a dog who sometimes gets called Goblin.
Okay. We're almost at time because the interview was pretty long.
Okay.
And we're at 15 minutes.
2 grapes left.
And we have 2 grapes left. So maybe we just kind of do a little praise for our interviewee.
Oh, yeah.
real quick?
This was a really sweet interview, but I feel like maybe you want to tee it up because this is your guy.
This is, okay, so when I was a ye young, can you say ye young?
Yeah.
Wee little.
When she was a wee little girl.
When I was a wee little girl, and I just moved here from Western Massachusetts to New York City, the big city.
Little girl in the big city.
Wee little girl in the big city. And I lived down the street from my best friend, Charlie, and his roommate was named Simon. And they had lived together. Clue. And they had lived together at Pratt. And I had partied with Simon a lot and hung out with him when Charlie was in Pratt, because I used to come visit all the time from UMass and whatever. But then Charlie moved in with Simon obviously off campus after they graduated. And Simon decided to become a tattoo artist. And so he kind of like practiced on me in some ways.
And like now he's a big deal.
He's a big
And Nora
deal.
He's literally walking around in his early days, his art.
It's like if you were to hang out with Picasso as a child,
just like
it's just
and you
like
were to like
that.
keep his paintings at your house,
and you're like, oh, this is some of his old work before
and
he
they're
was
like Picasso,
and
and like that's what's going on.
That really is what it feels like. I mean, Simon is truly one of the most beautiful artists I've ever.
And he's really sweet. He's so
God, he's
gentle and chill.
Simon's so amazing.
Is he like taken?
Yeah, he has a really great girlfriend too.
That so tracks.
I know.
People like Simon, they don't just stay out there.
Oh, no.
They don't just stay out in the market.
Simon's picked up, scooped out.
I was a smart girl.
She's smart. And she's also a tattoo artist.
That's really cool.
I know.
Oh my God.
Everything
at their wedding, they should do some tattoos for people. That's like
1,000%.
Their names or initials or something cute.
Maybe on everyone, we have to get their initials?
No, like there's going to be like a flash book, but like one of them will be... Okay, I might do flash tattoos at my wedding.
Whoa, that's a really good idea.
Like some of them will just be like rings or chapels or heart, but like there will be like one.
You should hire Simon to do flash tattoos at your wedding.
And his wife.
Perfect. Simon can do all the boys and the wife can do all the girls.
Perfect. We do not want genders mixing at my wedding. I don't want any gender mixing.
It can be like an Orthodox Jewish wedding where they put a curtain in the middle.
For all the
and Simon's with all the men
for all the men and all the women to get their tattoos at my Orthodox wedding.
Anyways, I'm just spitting them out. You want to know? It's like creatine up in here.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, just Google Simon or on Instagram.
And he says at the end how you can find him.
And this thing about Simon, he keeps giving credit to everyone throughout the episode.
He does.
And it's like such
the
a
credit's
little boo-boo.
yours, Simon.
Like, Simon, you're a little
You're
angel.
The star. You're
we
the
love
star.
you, Simon.
It's a really good interview.
It's really good. So enjoy, and then maybe book an appointment with him if you're looking for a big fat piece on your stomach of like a cool ass creature.
Big fat piece on your
If you're
stomach.
looking for a big ass piece, well, you know what I mean. I feel like with Simon, you don't want to waste it on a tiny tattoo.
Don't get a tiny tattoo.
You want to get something big and sexy.
Yeah, that seems to be his specialty. Is big and sexy. What do you think your next tattoo is going to be?
It's going to be, you see in my living room, do you see that little girl sitting on the chair with her cat?
Yes.
I want to get that on my thigh.
That's really
Wouldn't
nice.
that be cute?
That's really cute.
Yeah. The problem is that I sent it to, so I've had that painting in my life forever. It's my grandmother gave it to me. And it obviously looks like me and Margot. And I sent it to my friend Johanna in Germany. And she was like, oh, Nora, that's like a really, really sad, scary cartoon from this book, a just German fairy tale book. And I was like, what? Okay. And so I need to like look into the origin of it. Apparently it's like, she like kills people or something, but still I'm gonna get it.
It's still really cute, and
I don't give a fuck.
And you didn't know that. And if you needed to, I think you would kill someone.
The girls at Rikers, they were making comments on my tattoo, my little cheetah panther I got in Nicaragua.
I love the cheetah.
I love it. Someone was like, "Is that a rat?"
It's really humbling.
I was like, "No, it's
not a rat.
It's a cheetah." And they were like,
"Not a giant spotted rat."
They were like, "Whoever gave that to you looks like a rat."
You're like, it's permanent. Like my tattoo's permanent.
They will really at Rikers for those who don't know, I do the book club at Rikers. Whenever I go in, they will tell you exactly. It's like going into your Jewish like grandmother's home. It's like they'll be like, Nora, you lost weight. Like,
there's no hiding there.
Nora, your face, it got so much less chubby. And it's like oh God.
It's like, I'm seeing this as a compliment from you, but I'm only hearing the insults.
They also check in a lot, like, so Nora, do you have a man yet? And it's like, no, you guys.
You guys let it go?
Like,
I'll tell you.
Because
one thing you know about me is I'll tell you.
It is a good monthly check-in, you know?
Yeah,
and things
like I haven't been here in a month.
Haven't been here in a month, and I'm going to get some feedback from you.
Because that is similar to, like, I mean, I don't have like a Jewish family, but like, yeah, it's like when you go home for the holidays and they have all the questions that like you don't really deal with every day.
Yeah.
How's comedy going? Now's not a good time.
Shut
for
the
that.
Fuck up.
It's really none of your business how
we
comedy's
should just
going.
do a show at Rikers. Like, they are literally have said multiple times, we will take you and do it. You can do a show.
Okay, let's just do it.
And then that's like a sold out event.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. People would kill for a crowd like that.
I mean, they're amazing.
Yeah, no, I 1,000%.
Anyways, the left ear is popping right now. My right ear is dead.
This one is popping.
Really?
This one is dead.
God damn it.
Did I tell you my next tattoo?
What's yours?
You know I want next. Haven't I told you this yet? I think I want to get princess tramp stamped.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's no denying that, like,
you're a princess.
I want to be a princess. I am a princess. I have sometimes princess behavior, but I'm not a princess like in a sparkly pink castle, you know? I'm a princess who has a tramp stamp.
Should we schedule tattoos?
I mean, now that we've had the one shot together, I'm so, for some reason, nervous about being tired, like being up since 5:15 and getting this shot. Like, for some reason, I feel like it's going to take me out and I won't be able to get home. Is that true?
No.
You know, like, you know when you feel fine and then you do just like the littlest thing and now your mind is wasted the rest of the day?
Is there something wrong? I mean, I'm really going to feel, I have the Hep B in me too.
I know. And you said that one really hurt.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We'll talk about this on Jess.
Why'd you give that look? If it hurts more, it means it's bad?
No, I'm thinking about how that would have sucked to have like a painful shot. Our nurse was afraid of shots. Is she a nurse?
Okay. All right, you guys. Enjoy Simon. Simon, we love you. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, everyone enjoy Simon now. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we are joined by such a wonderful person. He really is New Yorker of the week. Like, he's such a gem of a human. Like, he's doesn't just do cool stuff. He's actually like a cool person too, and very sweet and kind and like shedding love and light in the world. Amazing. His name is Simon Bond, and he's with us today, and he is the owner of Estuary Tattoo. And he's a tattoo artist in Brooklyn who has pretty much gone like, I feel like you've gone like global at this point. Like you're everywhere. Welcome, Simon.
Well, aspirational, but also at the same time, that's very kind. I don't know.
We're so happy to have you. You really are like the true essence of New York. I feel like you like did what I think every man in New York is like, I'm going to start tattooing and open up my own shop. And then it's like, Simon's like, I'm actually going to do it.
I'm going to do it for real.
I'm actually going to do it, you know? Welcome.
Great to be here. Do you want me to talk about tattooing?
Yeah, we might want to talk about that. So Simon, first, can you tell us a little bit about like how did you even start tattooing? Like what was that like?
So first started tattooing when I was at Pratt. My first victim was our mutual friend Charlie. I tattooed myself first with everybody in art school I feel like does their required stick and poke on themselves or somebody else at some point.
I have someone's practiced stick and poke.
Really? Where?
I have a banana next to my boob. That's a stick and poke.
Next to the boob.
It says it. That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought I was like, this is gonna be like my favorite tattoo. It's just not. So it's someone who now has a tattoo shop. They literally practiced their first tattoo on me. So you are correct about that.
So, I mean, it's like, I feel like so many people have those. I think as long as the experience was fun, I think they're great. So I started off doing that in college on a handful of friends. in high school though, I was I think that's like when like I tattooing was like starting to pick up on Instagram, and I was seeing a lot of it online. I didn't know anybody with tattoos growing up. But I was seeing it online a lot, and I just thought that it was so cool. And then I went to school. I was at Pratt for fine arts, for drawing, and I kind of like put tattooing on the back burner. I was like, I can come back to that later, but for now, I'm in school and focusing on on like a very different studio practice. Uh, and through 4 years of school, I, whittled away at what I wanted my art practice to look like. Um, through a lot of questions of like, why do I make art? What's important about this like I have to make stuff, but why do I want to make things? What is the real value of making things for me? And at the end of the day, I think I really realized that I didn't want to make stuff that was I wanted to make stuff that meant something to myself and somebody else, because art has really impacted me so much throughout my life. And I know those pieces that impacted me, and that really changed how I looked at the world. And I thought, how amazing would that be to if I could be part of that for somebody else. And making work for a gallery seemed like a funny roundabout way to do so. And I was like, I don't know if I want to make bodies of work to like maybe be seen by 100 people, to maybe be purchased by one that would eventually go in storage somewhere, probably. Like, and like so much of, it's like, and that's like no shade on anybody who's doing that. It's like you make stuff because you want to make stuff, and where it ends up is that it doesn't really matter. It's like the practice that's what matters. But through kind of like thinking about all this, tattooing made more and more sense to me, that this is a practice that is like truly transformative. This is a way that I can work with one person who's going to hopefully really, be invested in what I'm making and this process of how we make this. And that was like how I started focusing back into tattooing, where I was like, this is just really makes sense to me, how I want to make work. And how I want to make work with people. I think making work in a vacuum of like just myself is like, you can do that, but I found it, as I started tattooing, more and more gratifying to be working with people, actually, because they were bringing ideas to the table that I wouldn't have thought of, or even if, with subject matter that like I am well versed in, people would have a whole new perspective and would open up my eyes to see something in a way that I could approach it that I wouldn't have prior.
That was so beautiful, Simon.
And for context, for people who don't know, how many of your tattoos has Simon done?
Like basically all of them. All the good ones are from Simon. All the good ones are Simon. The rest are me having a mental breakdown all over the world.
Were any of them before the shop?
Oh yeah, we were like
the studio.
Oh my God, no, they were like in your room, Simon.
Yeah,
we did. I used to live down the corner from Simon when I first, around the corner. Sorry, I need more coffee. From Simon when I first moved to New York, because he was living with my best friend Charlie, and I would like come over and be like, want to tattoo this on me? And one time I like brought over a bunch of scallions, and I was like, how about right here? And I just showed him my arm, and he was like, all right,
let's do this.
And so, and they're great. They're so good. They're like, I wish everyone could see, but they're all over. And I get compliments on them everywhere. People are like, where'd you get your tattoos? And I was like,
so he did the tree.
He did the tree.
Your page, you do like, you're not doing like little tattoos. You're doing pretty massive.
Yeah.
Really
I got him when
tattoos.
he did do little tattoos. Now,
but
hopeless.
Even the tree.
You can't book it for years. Yeah. Try to book Simon right now. It's impossible.
Great press.
No, I'm just saying he's so popular. No. Everyone can book Simon. I'm just saying, like, He's
He's
just
blown up. You can't show up with scallions anymore.
You can't just walk around with a scallion these
I
days.
love a live reference, honestly. I was tattooing this guy recently in Oakland, who's an ichthyologist at the Scripps Aquarium in California, and he wanted a black belly dragonfish, which is a deep sea fish, which you see like often in like I don't know, like photographs of deep sea stuff or just like illustrations. And I grew up with drawings of them in books.
Mm-hmm.
And he shows up and he's a scientist and he shows up and he's like, hey, I have a gift for you, and unpacks his bag and has in gauze sealed, he has three different deep sea fish from like one of the dives, and then he's like, do you mind if I like do you have isopropyl alcohol? And I'm like, yes, the shop is full of isopropyl alcohol. And he pulls out a glass jar and he like takes some tweezers, plops these fish in there, pours alcohol in it, and he's like, "Here's your deep sea fish specimen for you to reference off of for this piece." And
Oh
it was
my
the actual
God.
That's
specimen, or the
insane.
actual species that we were doing.
Wow.
And it was like the coolest. I made him do like a demo and talk for the whole studio. I was like, do you mind educating everybody what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Everybody take a pause from their tattooing and come and do like a mini fish lecture.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's so
we're
crazy.
gonna need a picture. Do you have pictures?
I can send you a photo.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, send us a photo of
Oh my
that.
God,
That
that's
sounds
so
amazing.
crazy.
Okay, so you started you're a little boy in Pratt. You're thinking
boy.
little boy in Pratt, and then you're a wee boy at Pratt, and then you're living around the corner from me. But anyways, you start working at shops, and then you're like, wait, I could open up a shop. Is that what
Uh,
happened? Tell us more. Tell us more.
yeah. So the journey was, I mean, so as you were kind of describing, I predominantly self-taught for like the first 2 years. I was in the industry, what you would say, scratching out of my apartment, and uh, it's like most tattoo artists and studios historically definitely look down upon that. Don't do that. And it's like there's good reason for that. It's like without proper oversight, there's a lot of risk for just doing things wrong. At the end of the day, when you talk to most tattoo artists, half of them, even if regardless of how they started in a studio, were tattooing beforehand. And so uh, I taught myself for the first couple years through, talking to other tattoo artists, getting tattooed regularly. I was always getting tattooed and always grilling everybody about what they were doing. Uh, Lots of, whatever I could find on YouTube at the time. And then from that, I developed enough to be able to do some basic stuff. It's like, nor it's like your tattoos like don't have any like solid black fill because I didn't know how to do it. The ones
You
on
know what?
No
I like them
problem.
that way. You know what? They're originals. They're
They
original.
are.
It's like
Uh,
Picasso's like original, you know? That's what I have on my arms.
line
That's what I
drawing.
was thinking.
No, when people ask me about my tattoos, I'm like, yeah, he's booked now. It's just, it's like he's famous. It's his early work. Anyways.
So, but from that, I learned how to do some basic stuff, and I got into a studio from with that. And so, the
Mhm.
first studio I worked at was called Itzokan Tattoo, which is still open in Sunset Park, uh, operated by Luis Garcia, who was definitely like my first mentor, and he was truly the best. He saw that I had like, some technical ability, very baseline, but that I was, I could draw and that I was really dedicated to pursuing this. And so he really taught me a lot. He really made sure that I was learning. If I wasn't tattooing, that I was watching him tattoo, and he would always talk to me through what he was doing.
Mhm.
And also, it's a walk-in shop, so it's like ultimately, if I knew how to do more, I could take more walk-ins because I could do a wider range of things. Um, so I owe a lot to him. Luis, shout out. You can find him on Instagram through his studio. Itsukan Tattoo, and I believe Louis Blackwork is one of his in one of his accounts. And then after that, I moved to Black Iris, which was a storefront but private studio. It was appointment only, but we were open to the public. There was like a store up front that sold like candles, incense, the art from the studio, from the owners, Anka and John. So yeah, Black Iris was in Greenpoint. So that was owned by Anka Levrive, who I think her Instagram is now it's Girl Snake on Instagram. She's out in Missoula, Montana now. And John is on Instagram as Jono Tattoo, I think. It's gonna kill me that I don't remember.
It's okay. We can caption
We'll
it
find
later.
it.
We'll find them. We'll find Snake Girl.
So he's out in Salem now. He has a studio called Hemlock Tattoo. But they were the two owners of Black Iris, and that's where I met everybody who now is in Estuary. And so I was there for maybe like a year and a half. It was great. Learned a lot. That was definitely like, I really appreciated having the street shop experience because you learn how to do a lot and you learn how to deal with a lot of different kinds of people. And
what was like the craziest thing that you had to tattoo for a walk-in?
The craziest thing I had to tattoo for a walk-in.
Like, did someone walk in and they were like, I want this, and you were like, oh, okay.
Right. Like, I feel like, do you have to like turn off your brain when like someone brings something in that you just think is like, I can't believe you're getting this?
I mean, if I really didn't agree with something, I always would talk to them about it.
And how does that go? You're so calm and like,
because like I feel like I've like watched people get like really insane tattoos, and the tattoo artist at like these walk-in places is always like, yeah, whatever, just happy to do it for you. And I'm like, they must have so many things that they come in and be like, this sucks. Like,
yeah, if you can approach it that way, but at the end of the like, I don't know, it's like for me, I was happy. I would take any, like, I was hungry for work. I wanted to, and like every walk-in tattoo, even if you don't agree with what they're getting, you have an obligation. Like my obligations in my mind were, even if I don't agree with what it is, I'm gonna make it the best for them that it could be in however I can think to do so. And it's ultimately practice for me to do my best, and I will be better through this.
You're so nice. I feel like if I was a tattoo artist and you were interviewing me right now, I would tell you like every tattoo I've ever hated that I did for someone. Like, I feel like I would not be so nice and diplomatic about it.
Simon's so diplomatic.
So nice and
diplomatic. I've like, during our tattoo sessions, sometimes I always can't stop talking, but like, I'll be like, Simon, I just feel like you're my therapist. Like you basically take on the role of therapist a lot. I feel like as a tattoo artist, or maybe it's just with me.
You're an exception.
Like felt it all. It's like just
like,
with
honestly,
you.
I try to not take on that role.
Well, because like I feel like that has to be the hardest part. No, I mean, there's a lot of parts that are the hardest part, but it's like it has to be hard that like you're working and you have your own working style, but you're also working on someone else who might have their own needs. Like I don't want someone to talk to me. Like I want us to be quiet. Let's do it so I can leave. But one time the guy who did the two on my legs, he really wanted to like know the story of the tattoo. And I was like, this really doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
But like it's two people both going through something together who like don't know each other.
I'm like, I have you seated. I'm going to tell you a tale.
I'm gonna tell you.
Listen, I appreciate your sessions because I was like, oh, I don't have to say anything, and I can just listen to a story or 10.
Has anyone ever fainted? Sorry, that's really hard pivot. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fainting is like it's the first time you experience it as a tattoo artist, maybe the first couple times, it's definitely scary.
Yeah.
But after that, you just learn but it just happens. It's like it's nobody's fault when it happens. Because it can be from really such a range of different things why it's happened, or a combination of things. Um, but yeah, after the first couple times, I think yeah, after the first couple times, you start to really quickly pick up these are the signs that it's about to happen, and then you kind of know how to navigate that. Um, and usually, if you can catch it in time, it's all fine, and you can make sure that they're seated or laying down, and it passes. And then usually you're good to keep going in like 15-20 minutes.
Wow.
That's a really chill reaction.
Yeah, well, that's it. It takes some practice. Like the first time it happened, yeah, the first time it happened, it was on a roommate of mine. This was in at Itsokan, and he was a big guy. He was like almost 6 feet tall, and we were doing this tattoo, and he was so excited for it. And he's sitting on a chair, and I am just like, "All right, you ready?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm ready." And we're doing like this huge shoulder, like a whole shoulder cap, and I think I touched the needle to his skin, and all of a sudden, and he was just like, just like all the color drained from his face, and he just starts. It's like the color drains, and they start sweating bullets. If you like, the expression makes sense when you see somebody about to pass out. Like it is beads of sweat appear out of nowhere.
Oh my God.
And he started like falling, and I have like a tattoo machine in my hand, and I'm like, oh my God, this guy's too big, I can't really catch him. And I think like Luis was amazing. The couple times that it happened at his studio with me, he just like appeared out of nowhere.
Wow.
Catch them. Like I have no idea what he could have been tattooing. I don't know. But he always was just there. He just because I feel like you've been around long enough, and you just know you can start picking up when something's off in a studio. And I think his spidey senses just went off, and he like grabbed him. And
Wow.
we sat him back in the chair, and like you kind of like nod off for a second, and then you come back, and then you have some sugar and hydrate, wait 10 minutes, and you're usually good to go again.
Did he get
Wow.
the tattoo?
Yeah, and then we did all
Hell
the
yeah.
outline of the tattoo.
That's wow. I'm always jealous of people who faint. I've never fainted before. And I always thought when I was especially in elementary school, I was like, I really want to faint in front of everyone.
Really? It's
Yeah.
awful. I've
It seems
passed out
really cool.
twice in my life,
Yeah.
both on the subway platform by
Oh.
myself.
That's not how I want mine.
The
Very.
feeling of about to faint is like the worst feeling in the world. Like,
Oh,
out of nowhere, you literally can't stand, but you also like can't talk. Like it's very scary. I wouldn't wish it.
I've like
I wouldn't wish
pretended.
for it.
I've pretended to faint a couple times. I won't tell anyone what times were pretend,
Okay.
but I have.
Okay.
But
Well, I think if you faint for real, you'll be like, that was enough.
Yeah,
One and done.
I just need one.
Just one. It'll happen in life.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I don't want it at like a concert or anything. I just want it like I'm coming into school, and I guess this is
You're
never
not.
gonna
Are you going
happen.
back to school?
No, I'm not going back to school. Anyways, so Simon, now you have an amazing tattoo shop. It's so beautiful. We'll share pictures on the pod. Everyone should take a look. And you have your own specialty, like your genre of like what you tattoo. I feel like you do really big, beautiful pieces that are like kind of aquatic in some way. Is that or like I don't know. You talk about it. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I do a lot of sea life.
Yeah.
I feel like the genres that I stick in are animals, mythological creatures, elemental things, and plants. Probably.
I love it.
And so what was the question?
It
Was
was
there?
not.
Actually, I don't think
It
there was
wasn't
one.
really a
She
question.
kept
I was just
describing your work.
I was just trying to describe like where you're at now. Like now you're at Estuary Tattoo. You have a beautiful space.
Everyone should go to your page and look at.
Everyone
your
should take a
I
look.
was, like mesmerized.
And how would people go about like what if someone wants to get a tattoo by you, which I was kidding before you. Simon is very bookable and you can go on his page and grab
Yeah,
not too bookable. I'm trying to promote you, but in a way
no, I
that
appreciate that.
like people
No,
get
but
your tattoo
definitely
done by Simon, but make sure you do it in advance. Like you have to book in advance.
there. There is a on my Instagram. There is a link to a. It is not a newsletter. It is an email list, which people I feel like, and so you can sign up for my email list, and that will let you know when my books open. You'll know before I announce it on Instagram that my books are open, and you'll get a link to an application form. You fill it out, and I read all of them when my books are open. And unfortunately, it's like I choose a certain amount per booking cycle, and that's what I work through until that list is done. And open my books again. But uh, if yeah, just really briefly, want to backtrack.
Yeah.
That I Estuary is my studio, but I also opened it with Lil and Karen, who I met at Black Iris. And the reason that we started Estuary was because Black Iris closed during October 2020. So it wasn't like directly a pandemic casualty, but the lease was coming to an end on the space, and the owners they were like, well, we want to get out of the city. So they were great, and they actually gifted us a bunch of the stuff from the studio for Lillian and I to continue, because decided that we would just open up a small private space so that we could work safely during the height of COVID, so that we could have more control over who was coming in and out. And so it really started off as like a thing of necessity at the time. And then Kat Lees came on shortly afterwards, who also was at Black Iris, and then Christopher Pickett, who also was at Black Iris. And so we essentially just slowly reassembled Black Iris into what Estuary is now. And now we have a bunch of other great artists. Lucy and Hillary Blair, Fia Walla. Who else is there now? Maggie Cho, but she's leaving shortly. And yeah, so go to the page. You can check out on Estuary. You can see all of the tattoo artists. Everybody's great. A lot of people have a lot of regular availability. And if you want to book with me, yeah, sign up for the email list, and you'll be told when my books are opening, but it is not a newsletter.
Okay.
Not a newsletter. Oh, Simon, you're so inspirational. You really are. Like you really built yourself up from the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you really you like you were saying, like in college, you were like focused on what you wanted to do, and now you're doing it. Like that's amazing.
No one does that.
They don't.
No one. It's crazy.
It's we. So this past year I realized was, I think, about my 10 years of tattooing. And there were some thoughts coming up where I was thinking about exactly this, where all of a sudden everything just happens, right? It's like there's just the next thing to do. Like if you're in something, anything that you love doing, it's like, okay, well, now that I've got this done, now it's onto this thing. And it just seems like there's this natural order this progression that you're following. But at some point earlier this year, I did realize, I was like, I remember a point when this was a goal. Like getting to this point was like, that's where I want to get to. And I had a point of reflection where I was like, okay, I've checked off actually all the boxes that I had at one point, but it's just funny because it's like, it doesn't even, I'm like, but it doesn't really matter almost, because it just keeps going. There's no, there isn't like a point to sit back and be like, okay, I did it. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know. It's like, I guess you could, but ultimately at the end of the day, it's like, no, there's still like, I still, there's so many pieces I want to make. It's like the studio is constantly evolving. How I live is constantly evolving, and like all those things inform like the work that you make. And so, I don't know. It was just funny to think about like a goal has been achieved, but like, uh, there it was bittersweet, because it's like I did something that I would like to celebrate, but at the same time, I don't really know what there is to celebrate because it's just like it's not over. There's still so much more to that I can do.
The
Uh,
journey never
The
ends.
journey
it
never
never
ends.
ends.
It literally never
But
ends.
it's true. Like every time you hit a goal, now you're aware of more. So you're like, okay, well, now that's the new goal.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Or I don't even know what the goal is now. It's just kind of like moving. I don't know. I'm in a phase where I'm really excited about, I think, figuring out what if there's another goal, what
Yeah.
that I would like there to be. But I think, yeah, having this is a very recent like point of reflection. And so I'm still trying to figure out like what how I want to reshape the future that I have now that I've like made this foundation.
Yeah. Wow. Well, my goal is to get a giant tattoo by Simon soon.
That's a great goal. That's a
That's
great
my
goal.
goal
Get
in
on
life.
get on the email list.
I'm gonna get on the
Get
email.
on the email list.
I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready for a big one. I've been getting these little ones, and I'm ready to go
Where do you want it?
on my leg.
Okay.
Yeah. So
No.
yeah, Simon, I'll text you.
Yeah, you have a direct line in.
Yeah, I have a
Skip
direct
the email.
Poor Simon. Sometimes I'll like send him pictures of things and be like, I need that. Do you like how many times I've like sent you random pictures of things? Do you remember that? And you're probably like in the middle of your work and I'd be like, I think I want this as a tattoo someday.
He's like, awesome.
And he's like, awesome. I'm in the middle of something. No,
No,
always very
things
kind.
interesting.
Always very kind. All right. Where can everyone find you?
So you can either find me at, here in Brooklyn at Estuary Tattoo in Bushwick, which actually I'd love to make a shout out if that's okay about an event coming up.
Yeah.
So October 18th and 19th, we Estuary is hosting the first Bushwick Tattoo Studio Crawl, where we have teamed up with a bunch of other private studios in our immediate vicinity in Bushwick, which is right off the Morgan L stop.
Mhm.
And they all these private studios, which normally you need an appointment to go check out, are going to open their doors for a 2 days, October 18th and 19th. They'll be open from 12 to 6. And people will be doing tattoos. People will be selling their art. You can just walk around, see these spaces that you like, and meet artists who you kind of only can see online usually. And every studio you hit is going to be if you pick up a map at Low Life Tattoo Supply in Bushwick, or any participating of studios, you'll be able to walk around and get a stamp from each studio, which goes towards raffle tickets for donated prizes from every studio, which do include gift certificates for tattoos.
Which is how I'm gonna get my
God.
leg tattooed.
This
Let's
is
go. Let's go. Let's
amazing.
go. Okay.
So that's October 18th and 19th. Bushwick Tattoo Studio Crawl is, I hope,
That's
going
such
to
a
be.
cool idea.
I bet you all meet someone there too, like a
Sure.
hot guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Bushwick's. Where'd you guys meet? Bushwick Tattoo Studio
Studio
Crawl.
Crawl.
That's so New York. Okay. Sorry.
The
Continue.
t-shirt for next year.
Yeah.
And then you can also find me half the year at Thorns Tattoo in Oakland, California. And that is like Estuary's sister studio full of amazing artists. So definitely also check out Thorns Tattoo because all those artists usually come over to Estuary at some point if you want to get tattooed by any, if you don't want to make the trip out to California.
Cool. And then you personally, where can people find you? On Instagram.
On Instagram, they can find me at squids.inc.
Squids.inc. Awesome.
Amazing.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Simon.
So nice to meet you.
So wonderful.
Thank you so much for having me. This was really fun.
We love you. Okay. Thank you so much. Everyone go check out Simon. Go check out Estuary Tattoo. Go get a tattoo. Go
And
book.
we'll see you at the crawl.
And yeah,
you guys all at the
we
crawl.
will see you
the
at the
crawl.
crawl. Awesome.